Thank you very much. There is a question from Dr. Ustari, if not mistaken. The question is, my question is, what is the weakness of KPI? Maybe Luke, you can answer it.
Sure, thanks. Great question as well. So KPI itself was is a long-standing management tool. It's many years back when it first entered in actually World War I, as what I've shown just now. So there's a historical reason why KPI came in. That's why it might have by design its own issues. So I don't think I have listed before the whole set of issues of KPIs. It's too long that I don't think I'm gonna go through the whole list of the KPI issues. I think what I would do is I pick the most common or the most fatal ones that we'll see that usually lead to some common pitfalls in our organization. The first one. Now, I'm not sure if anyone has read the article. There was an article from Harvard Business Review, I think in 2019. It's an article, if I'm not mistaken, it's called "Don't Let Your Metrics Undermine Your Business." I think it's an article by Harris and someone else, I can't remember. So the key, if someone wants that article, you can text me later on, I can send that to you. So the key message there from that article was, of course, it goes into something different, like a new concept of segregation. But I think the key message I want to borrow from here is, number one, the metrics, if it's set wrong, it can seriously hurt your organization. So
okay. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Yes. Have you finished the answer, or you want to add something?
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay. Maybe I give the chance first, Dr. Ustari, to Mr. Iwan Harastia. Is it okay to you, Dr. Ustari?
No, I was thinking
Luke hasn't completed
Mr.
yet.
Luke
Okay.
has not,
Sorry.
Hasn't completed yet.
has not finished the answer.
Sorry, Luke. Sorry, Luke.
That's okay.
Please.
Right. So I think that's the first one. I'll make it short then. I think that the first one is really that setting the KPI right seems to be easy, but it can be very wrong. So that's number one. Metrics undermining the business. The second thing that I've seen has gone wrong was, I think KPI and any goal system come with a psychology effect on people. So as what I mentioned just now, the tunnel effect is something, the number one thing that I think GE, which is the first company that actually adopted the KPI and the force distribution. I think the first issue that they found out was the tunnel vision thing, the tunnel effect thing. So that's why I think in 1980s, in 1989, I think Jack Welch invited someone from Kerr from South Carolina University Business School to work on something called Workout. So what is Workout? Workout is a program from GE that they actually ask the people, they change the whole process of doing performance management. Instead of everything top down, cascading down, they ask employees to come up with their own aspiration. They don't go into the SMART right away. So the normal process for a lot of organizations is instead of go, okay, put it into SMART, right? Very automatic process. But that whole workout system, work it out in a way that anyone can raise their aspiration. It can dream very high, and there's no working on the SMART set yet until the goal is approved, is landed to be the one they want to take it forward, and then you go to the next step. So they want to do that in the belief that, or in the hope that they can actually get people to not to negotiate with the manager, not to get that tunnel vision. So I'm sure a lot of us may have that experience that when you're setting KPI, you say you tell your employee, I wanted to finish 1 million this year. They're going to come back and say, no, 1 million is too far. I can only do 600. So it's rendered into more of like that kind of negotiation exercise, which by default, or by design, that's the problem of the KPI system. So I think that's the second and the third, which is a psychological impact on people, both the negotiation as well as the tunnel effect. I think I'll pause from there in case I drag too long. There are quite a few other very fatal things, but I think we can take it offline if people are interested.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you. Sorry.